It was the first day of spring. The sun was just beginning to peek through the windows. Herself, the elf, was fast asleep when she was suddenly awakened.
What could someone want so early in the morning and on such a beautiful day? Just a minute. Wait a minute. My, what a racket.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Willow Song, what's wrong? My goodness, I've never seen you so upset.
Oh, Herself, step outside here and listen. Be very, very quiet, and you won't have to ask me what's wrong. Listen, do you hear?
I've listened and listened and listened again, but I just can't hear a thing.
Exactly.
Exactly what?
Even when I wave my wand like this. There's nothing. Nothing. That's precisely my point. It's the first day of spring, and there are no robins singing in the trees. None at all. Someone has taken the sing out of spring.
Or so it seems.
I'm supposed to oversee the sounds in nature, and I can't find any robins to teach how to sing. Oh, what will I do? What an awful spring.
Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Herself called a meeting of her elfin helpers.
Thank you all for coming. Now, did any of you happen to hear any robins today?
I've been busy putting the finishing touches on the new spring colors for the flowers. But now that you mention it, I didn't notice any robins. My, that's strange.
You know, I thought it rather odd that no robins were taking advantage of my gentle spring breeze. I did an especially nice job this year, too.
I was just discussing this very matter with my animal friends. We listened and listened and looked, but couldn't hear a single robin. We were becoming concerned ourselves.
Well, if there aren't any robins, I'll just have to teach the other creatures to sing. Now let me see.
Just then, Freddie Frog happened to be hopping by Willow Song, and with a wave of her wand,
I do not think it is proper for frogs to sing like that. Frogs are supposed to croak.
Woodpink is right. Willow Song, you will have to take the sing out of Freddie Frog.
Okay, I will.
Thank you, Willow Song. Now, we'll just have to have a visit with the Robin King and try to find out the robin problem. Maybe they didn't fly north this year. I'm sure Robin King will know what is going on. Come on.
Wait! I hear someone calling for help. It's very far off in the distance, and I can't make out who it is. But it's coming from that direction.
so the 5 elves scurried off with Snowdrop in the lead. It took them ever so long until they finally found the one in trouble.
What has happened here, Miss Squirrel?
Oh, could you please give me a hand? This robin has her head stuck in the doorway of my house, and I can't seem to free her.
Okay, everyone, push. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry, Miss Squirrel. I didn't mean to interrupt your spring house cleaning. Oh, thank you, Herself.
Who are you? And how on earth did this happen?
My name is Scarlet. That mean old Thorn captured me and my brother Red. He said he wouldn't free us unless the robins stayed south all spring and summer. Robin King agreed to keep them south so my brother and I wouldn't be harmed. I managed to free myself, and I was looking back to see if Thorn was following me, and when I Red stuck in this hole in the tree.
Herself knew all about Thorn. Thorn hated all the nice things in nature and was always causing trouble for herself and her helpers.
We have no choice then. We must find Thorn in order to free Red and to bring the Sing back to spring.
I know the way. Follow me.
So with Scarlet flying above them in the lead, the elves ventured through the forest. Finally, they came to the ugly old castle of Thorn.
Now what do we do, Herself?
Look, that window is not completely shut. I think we can get in through there.
After climbing in the window, Scarlet led the elves silently to her caged brother. But just as they were about to free him,
Well, I rather imagined that you would come, keeper of nature that you are.
Why have you done this terrible thing?
Terrible to you, maybe, but not so terrible to me. You see, the robins have always given me a headache in the spring. But I thought of this way to quiet them. And then I knew that you would come if I captured some poor bird. And my daughter, Creeping Ivy, has always wanted your wand.
herself kept her wand behind her back. But as she looked over at poor Red tied up in the cage, she knew what she had to do.
If I give you the wand, do you promise to immediately set Red free?
Of course. I promise. I promise.
No, don't do it, Herself!
But it was too late. Herself handed Thorn her magic wand.
Okay, I've kept my half of the deal. Now, Thorn, it is up to you to keep yours.
Never. You were foolish, Herself, to trust me. I'm not quite as honest as you.
It was just then that Woodpink, becoming annoyed by the musty odor of the castle, opened the shutters. The sunlight stunned Thorn, and he dropped the wand. Meadow Morn picked it up, and the elves went dashing out the window, all except herself, who stayed behind to free Red. But before she could follow him out the window, Thorn slammed the shutters and trapped her.
Oh no! Thorn has captured herself! And I've got her wand. Oh, what is she going to do?
I have an idea. Listen.
It's a perfect idea. I hope it works. I'll be back soon. Get some rest while I'm gone.
Meadow Morn rushed off and did not return until dawn.
I'm back, and look who I've brought with me.
Oh, what a glorious sound.
Yes, marvelous.
But inside the castle,
Stop! Stop! I can't stand it! Stop that singing this instant!
Just free herself, and we'll all be on our way.
No! Never!
Then I'll wave herself's wand.
Okay, stop! I'll do anything you want!
Thorn freed herself, and the elves fled from the castle as fast as they could.
It sure is good to be home.
But best of all, it's nice to have the Sing back in spring.
Who else but herself, the elf, could have such fun? Helping nature run as it should be done.